What's up guys, Subzeroark here with another narrated Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. This is an NU match, and I just hit my mic there and it made it go like pop. But anyway, it's an NU match that I got here for to you guys today. Got on the smuggling Wi-Fi battle finder, gets a guy by the name of Elekid26. It's funny because the week I had this match was a couple weeks back. I kept seeing this guy a ton of times. It was during, I think, Thanksgiving break, so that may have been, you know, the reason why I was seeing him a lot, but, I don't know, I saw him there, like, every day, and I went on quite a few days. But anyways, yeah, NU match. Sorry I haven't been getting too many battles out recently. Yeah, it's just been, I've liked recording some of the other stuff, and so I've been recording it, but I'll get back into Wi-Fi battling a lot. I got a few more subs from, Teal Talo, which is very cool. At the time of recording this, I'm at 17, which is very nice. Hopefully I can post to, like, some other channels, get some more subs. Yeah, whatever happens, happens. We will set up rocks on this first turn, and now we're just going to try to kill each other. My most powerful move is Earthquake, his most powerful move is Earthquake. Well, on me, I mean, Earthquake gets stab, and I also do... I also have Waterfall, but, like, it could get a flinch, but at the same time, Earthquake's just really... It's just a better move in general, because if I don't get the flinch, then I'm screwed. Anyway, he shows off Protect here. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I'll just Earthquake another time and take him out, right? Well, actually wrong. He survives with just a teeny bit of HP and gets to Earthquake me, which isn't a real problem. I wasn't expecting Marshtomp to do too much. Like, it could have been useful because I do carry Yawn, Stealth Rocks, Waterfall, Yawn, Earthquake, and I would have had over 100 HP. I would have been able to survive this Seismic Toss from this Miltank, and so I could have, like, yawned it and then done some shenanigans with, like, setting up, maybe with, like, Butterfree or Jumpluff. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna start setting up with this other guy. It's interesting. I have 3 guys that set up on this team and only 1 choiced guy. Anyway, I'm just gonna start setting up because I don't think this Miltank can do much to me, because all it can really do, as far as I know, is go for S-tosses, and S-toss is completely fine with me. There's nothing wrong with him just keeping S-tossing, because it's not really, like, doing anything to me. I can just slack it all off, which is very nice, and since I have about 400 HP, a little less, I will be able to survive 4 Seismic Tosses because of lefties, which is fine. I slack up here thinking I get another Seismic Toss, trying to get back to full, but whatever. He goes for the Thunder Wave, which I was kind of happy about because I didn't want this guy getting toxic. And at this point, I'm like, wow, I'm doing really well. I could probably sweep through his entire team. Here I go for another Scald, but get Parahaxed as he just milk drinks back all his HP. And I know I was going a little head there, but anyway, he just milk drinks it all back, and I can just try to Scald, but I get Parahaxed. And here I'm like, well, this is going to be annoying. Let's just continue setting up Calm Minds. And, if I hadn't set up Calm Mind here, this battle may have turned out a little differently. Because he goes into this thing, and it gets down to like half HP, this Articuno, because it's 4 times weak to rocks. And so, if I had gone for like a Scald there, or a Psychic, I might have been able to kill. Probably not, as you'll see later, but I could have maybe gotten the burn with Scald, and then put the pressure on him with Psychic, and tried to get like special defense drops. But whatever, I do a little less than half here, like about a third with Scald. And so, no, this turn I go before him with the Scald. I'm like, why is that? Is this a speed tie even when I'm paralyzed? No, there's no way in hell. And so he goes for a Roar, and I'm like, yeah, negative priority move. So I'm dragged out into my Butterfree. He has odd HP, so he can survive 2 rock switch-ins. But I just sleep powder this guy, thinking I can try to make the best out of this situation. I'm like, okay, I have HP Rock. I can set up 2 Quiver Dances, and then HP Rock, and then do good damage to his entire team, except for, well, actually, do good damage to barely anything. Miltank should be special defensive. Might be able to hit Persian, but that thing might have Fake Out, so really, Butterfree wasn't too useful in this match, and couldn't be. But here I'm gonna go for the Hidden Power, and I'm like, oh, HP Rock, right? Wrong! I run HP Ground on this thing, because I am an idiot. I normally run HP Rock and RU to hit Moltres, and so I was like, oh yeah, I'm running HP Rock, but I'm not. And so it doesn't affect him. And so I'm like, okay, this is fine. Gabite, you can just Outrage and take this thing out. I didn't want to Stone Edge because it would miss. I know Outrage will kill. Wait a minute, it doesn't kill. Well, okay, Ice Beam me, fine. I didn't even want to keep Gabite, you know? I'm thinking about this team. It does have a glaring ice weakness, but there aren't too many ice types in the meta right now. Now, I could have just gone for an Acrobatics and taken him out there, but I wanted to set up one SD, which is fine. I mean, getting +2 would be cool, but the problem is that he gets the first turn Wake and Ice Beams me. And I'm like, God damn it, this is not looking good. This is not looking good. I only have 2 guys left. He's got 5 left. I'm get like 5-0. That would suck. Anyway, he's gonna roost here, and I'm like, you know what? I have a pretty good walling combo here with Audino and Slowking. You know, it doesn't look like I'll have any dark moves, aside from possibly Payback on that throw. So yeah, I'll just be able to stand here and Toxic Stall this guy. And that's exactly what I do. So while I'm Toxic Stalling this guy, I'll talk about some other stuff. I'm gonna talk about this in a much later Binding of Isaac episode, but I've recorded 8 episodes thus far, and I think that's all I'm gonna record, like, for a while, because I'm gonna try to, like, get a new laptop in the next few months. My birthday in January and Christmas. Hopefully I can get some money together and buy a new laptop. That's what I'm hoping to do, and if I get a new laptop, I might be able to actually record the Binding of Isaac decently, which would be really nice, because right now it's just crap. But, yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Anyways, Star Wars coming to a close right here. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I mean, I'll upload those Binding of Isaacs, I'll upload some more Illusion of Gaia, and I'll upload Wi-Fi battles. That seems like about it. Until I get my new laptop, and after the Binding of Isaac ends, I'll probably just be doing Illusion of Gaia and Wi-Fi battles. Illusion of Gaia is a fairly long game, so it will be going on for quite a while. But anyway, he dies right there, and so now I'm like, okay, I don't want to take like a close combat or whatever this guy has, so yeah, I'm going Slowking. And he goes for a bulk, and I'm like, bulk up. I'm just going to be able to Psychic this thing and kill it off. Yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, Psychic will obviously kill this thing. Probably isn't very defensive at all. Yeah, I should be fine just killing this thing with a Psychic. Yeah, it's gonna one-hit KO. You see going down. Whoa! Whoa! No, that is not good at all, Slowking. What are you doing? The upside is that he's faster, so Payback will only do half of its... Well, it'll only do its normal power instead of double. If I was faster, I'd probably be screwed right here. Don't hear that often, but it's true. Anyway, he's gonna Payback me here. And I'm just like, yeah, kill please. And of course, he lives with just a teeny bit of HP, like last time, which is getting on my nerves. It really is. I'm just going to try to survive another Payback here. And if I hadn't survived this Payback here, I'd have lost the game, because the only attacking move I have on Audino, or the only move to deal damage, moreover, I have on Audino is Toxic. And I couldn't Toxic the Muck, so I would have lost there. But I just got the slack off, which was fine. And now here is where the sweep starts. Yep, that's right. I'm going to pull off a sweep with this thing. Sorry to spoil it, but it's like the starting of that music with the start of the sweep is just really amazing. And if you don't know what song this is, too bad. Fuck you. No. It's, everybody play the music, EPTM, from the Painting Stocking with Guarded by the OST. Anyway, I see that he's asleep here. I'm like, well, screw it. I can just set up a Calm Mind here. And that's what I do. I'm like, hey, you know what? This team doesn't have much to counter this guy now. Let's see how far I can go with this. I mean, this is kind of like a last-ditch effort. There's not much else I can really do, so I'm just gonna Psychic it. Which is great. Now he goes into this Persian. I'm like, oh god, this guy's gonna hit me really hard. He goes for a Shockwave. I'm like, Shockwave? But it makes sense. Chances are he's a nasty plot set with Technician, so Shockwave is a viable move, and it does decent damage for me being at +1. So, you know. I know, I haven't seen too many Persians in my day, especially Shockwave Persians, but whatever. Anyway, he goes in a Muck here. I'm like, just Psychic this thing, take it out. And what's funny is that this Psychic, he poison jabs me here, doesn't do too much. But this Psychic actually doesn't kill, which is crazy. And now here I'm fearing the Sucker Punch, because I think that would take me out, so I just slack off as he poison jabs. Gets the normal poison on me, which is fine, you know. I don't think I really need a different thing in my lab for normal poison and toxic poison, but whatever. I mean, I guess if you guys want it really badly, I could. I don't know. Anyway, he just poison jabs again here, and I just go for a Psychic and take him out. And so I'm like, okay, it's one guy left, and I got two guys left. I've been able to turn this around with Slowking. Let's hit him hard, and yeah, I'll be good. So I go for the Psychic here, and I'm like, okay, I'll hit him hard twice. Just for the S-Toss, and I'm like, crap, Slowking, you're gonna die next turn. And I go for a Psychic, and it goes down, 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 and it's a crit. It's a critical hit, which takes him out. Now, for all you guys thinking that the crit mattered completely, it didn't really, because what I could have done is gone for a Psychic, done damage, then switched out into a Dino, gone for a Heal Belt, and I would have been fine. I would have been able to Wish, and then come back in, and I would have gotten Regenerator plus Wish. I would have been able to survive a Seismic Toss, and I would have just proceeded to destroy him there, because all he had was Thunder Wave. He didn't have Toxic. So, yeah, it was my win at that point. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this NU match. At this moment, NU is one of my favorite tiers to play in. NU and OU are my favorites. Then comes RU, and then UU's like my least favorite to play in. But, you know, whatever. I won that recent UU match, so that was crazy because I never play UU. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. If you did, please give it a like rating if there's something you liked in general or something you think I could improve upon. Like me stretching there. I hate when people do commentary and they stretch, but yeah, either of those things, please leave a comment. And if you think you'll enjoy more of my content, be it LPs, Wi-Fi battles, whatever, please subscribe. That's all I have for today, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this battle. Goodbye.